Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a layout for you using this amazing cut file from Cut to You. This is the Cousin Squad cut file. We're going to start by backing it. I'm going to be working with Chamel's Never Grow Up collection because it includes red and purple together, and those are the colors that seem to pop out of my photo when I look at them. So I wanted to make sure that I had a collection that I could pull some red and purple into. I'm gonna start by backing my cut file with these beautiful colors. So I love how this cut file turned out. I almost wanted to pick new photos and start over so I could make a layout that was just navy blue and pink, but I stuck with it and I'm so happy I did because this turned out really pretty. So I'm gonna start by matting my photos. Because I know I'm adding a ton of color around my photos, I'm going to mat them with just some white cardstock, a very thin mat, and then I'm gonna mat them again with a thicker mat using this really patterned floral paper that's in the Never Grow Up collection. So I can bring in that purple and the red, which is really prominent in these photos. These photos are of my kids and all their cousins. So this is all of the cousins. I have 5 sisters and a brother, and all of the kids are all together in this photo, which doesn't happen very often. In fact, that's probably maybe the last time we'll be able to have a photo like that. And it wasn't necessarily a fun occasion. It was at my grandmother's memorial service, but that's okay. I decided that the important part of this photo was that all the cousins were together, and so we're not gonna make the layout kind of sad. We're gonna keep it lots and lots of florals. Decide I really like that offcut of the floral paper. I thought about using it at the top and the bottom, but it wasn't going to work exactly how I had planned. I am going to use the bottom piece though, and I'm just going to scooch everything down so I have my photos and everything together. And that is pretty much going to be our layout design right there. I'm going to start with the photo. I'm going to get this photo down. I'm using my the ruler on my glass media mat to get a nice straight line there. And then I'm going to put this part right at the bottom. You can see I'm lining it up with my media mat again to get it nice and straight. I did this layout while I was Zooming with a whole bunch of scrapbooking friends, and we were chatting and talking, and at some point I ended up making my glass mat like crooked, which you can see there. I didn't even notice it. I just went ahead, went on with my scrapbooking and chatting, and so if it looks a little wonky, I'm sorry. Now it's time for the flowers. So some of these flowers are fussy cut, some of them are from the layout from the floral ephemera pack, and I'm just going ahead and tucking them all around my photo, deciding where I want them. The reason I'm doing this is because off camera I had put about 1,001 little pop dots underneath that title, and so I want to stick down the florals that are going to be under the title before I put the title down, if that makes sense. So I'm starting with these larger pieces, and the pieces I know I want to tuck underneath my title, and then that makes it easier for them to be there when I start the process of popping up that huge title. So when I was choosing florals, you can see I chose florals that had lots of that red and purple in them. Again, because the photo I'm using has lots and lots and lots of red and purple in it. And I really wanted to bring it all together and make it cohesive. So I did that by adding both the red and purple flowers, and then also adding little touches of those pink flowers, and some of the flowers had navy backgrounds, and that just kind of pulled the whole layout together. So I pulled off my 1,001 little pop dots and put my photo down. Now I'm moving on to the sticker sheets. I know I want to add a couple of little flower clusters in some of the areas of my title. So the squad at the bottom has a little heart. I want to put some flowers there. I want to pop up a flower and add it to some of the other areas. I'm being kind of picky and choosy about the flowers I choose because I really want to make sure that I have the right colors, and that in the end, this layout looks like it all goes together. Oftentimes when I play with cut to you files like this that are titles, I really do enjoy putting some of the embellishments that are through my layout and adding them to the title. So you can see I'm adding this really large floral piece to the O, and I love how that looks. I love how it kind of brings everything together. Suddenly the title is kind of part of the decorative element of the page, and it looks really nice. I'm so sorry if you can hear fireworks in the background. It is the July 4th while I am voicing this over, and unfortunately fireworks are kind of a staple of my life right now. So I went through all of my sequins. I wanted a little shimmer. I wanted a little bit, just a little bit of sprinkling in among my flowers. So I went through my Speak Mom Scraps sequin stash, and you can see here I pulled 4 different sequin mixes. So these are really old sequin mixes. They won't be in the shop anymore. I chose one that was primarily like fuchsia, one that was purple, pink, yellow, and I'm going to kind of cluster them into mini clusters all down and around these flowers. I am using a crystal katana to do this, some Nuvo Deluxe adhesive, and these little triangle cups. The triangle cups are just plastic. You can get them like 100 places. I think they're called triangle beads, but they work fabulous for sequins. Okay, so here is all of the beautiful close-ups. You can find more information about this cut file over at the Cut to You blog, and give it a try. Check out all the amazing titles Gwen has in her shop. They're so awesome. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all again very soon. Bye.